Afghanistan is a war, though. I mean, you can sugarcoat it and make it look all shiny as much as you want, but you lose friends. And I was there for 3 months, and I lost my leg, and I lost some friends no more than being there for 2 weeks. You know, they were dads, and they were brothers, and they were husbands. It hits home like that. That's when you really know. That's when you know that you're not in Kansas anymore. My truck hit a double stack anti-tank mine with the front right tire up under the TCC. I was gunning. I wasn't fully ejected, but I was partially ejected and fell out of the gunner's seat all the way down to the bottom of the MRAP. Got our bells rung pretty good, but there was no serious injuries in the truck. My platoon sergeant and medic got out to walk up to our truck to make sure we were okay. They actually flew pretty far away from each other, and my platoon sergeant got right up, dusted himself off, and ran back over to my medic, who was laying still in the road. He had lost his right leg and a few fingers, and his hand is pretty deformed on his left hand. The next morning, I stood up. I was pulling security on a Humvee, and my squad leader asked me to help grab the utility boxes and stuff and give a hand in that. Of course, I said no problem. So I got up with one of my battle buddies behind me, and we started to walk towards these boxes. And about 5 steps from where we were sitting, where everyone had been walking, I didn't know how bad I was until I started looking at myself and noticed my arm had been blown apart pretty good. I was freaking out. Took a lot of shrapnel in my hand and my forearm. I feel my fingers. Please, please don't take my arm. And never seen myself bleed that much. All hell breaking loose. I lost my foot right at the ankle. There's no boot, no fragments. It's not like in the movies. They say my lungs are starting to fill up with blood from the dust and the impact and stuff. I couldn't produce oxygen to go into my bloodstream and stuff, and I was almost suffocating. I hated to leave. That was probably the hardest thing. I didn't care that the leg was gone. I didn't care that my arm was jacked up. I didn't care that we'd sat there all night. And I was mad that I was leaving my friends behind. It was a long journey after that. It was definitely a battle. When I was in Germany, I had 110 fever, and I remember coming to for just a couple of moments with ice packed around me and just oxygen masks and doctors going crazy. And I definitely thought then was when I wasn't gonna make it back to the States. There's no way I'm gonna make it with my lungs as messed up as they are and everything. During this transition, my finances and moving and everything from DC down to Florida and getting out of the Army and switching over to VA and all that stuff, which is a headache. After 3 months, I found out that my truck was going to be repossessed if I didn't come up with a certain amount of money. Call these guys, email them, tell them a short story, what's going on, and they might be able to help. So I'm not the one to look for handouts, but it was the time to put pride aside, and I really needed it. And so, last-ditch effort, I emailed the coalition, and they helped me. They said, "Send me your bills, send me everything you need. By the way, we're going to send you $500 as a gift card to help with some other stuff if you need anything else." If it wasn't for them, my credit and the chances of getting a house at a young age and all this stuff would have gone out the window. And they emailed me back and said, that's why we're here. You know, if you can give something, you can give it. If you can't, understandable. But thank you either way. It definitely puts a smile on our face when we get the check for Christmas, or someone's house is about to be foreclosed on, or anything, and you guys send money and you help out for everything. And just thank you from the bottom of my heart, and other wounded warriors with the coalition. We definitely thank you guys.